What is the ultimate Super Bowl party food if you could only have one?
So, you asked me the tough questions. I'm not prepared for tough questions. I thought you were going to ask me about these cars out here that I'm going to try to steal. I'm going to tell you one of my all-time favorite, I think, is nachos. I think nachos are, okay, here's what happens. You make really good chips, okay? You fry the chips and you have really good chips. You can't buy the chips. You make a really good cheese sauce. You can make a spicy one. You can make a less spicy one. Make good cheese sauce. You have a few different types of meat. So you have maybe some carne asada, some al pastor, some carnitas, okay? Then you have some good beans. You have refried beans. You have some pinto beans. Get 3 or 4 different salsas. And then you let people come in and build their nacho the way they want it. Not everybody wants a bunch of spice. Not everybody wants a bunch of meat. Not everybody wants the beans. Not everybody wants the rice. Whatever it may be. Good chips, quality ingredients, a good assortment. Leave it out there. Keep it warm. A couple chafing dishes. You can buy it, any one of the restaurant supply places. You're a winner.
What's your personal favorite combination?
All of it. We make the trash can nachos. So we stack it up inside of a can. So it's really good cheese sauce, good queso, really good crunchy, thick chips. Definitely some, I go old school, I go with a little just carne asada, some pinto beans. The key is the cheese sauce, the chips, and the salsa. You do that, the rest of it you can have a little bit of cushion.
You said you got to fry the chips yourself.
You have to cook the chips yourself.
What's the key to that? Is there some rookie mistakes? Obviously,
huge rookie mistakes. One, you can't fry in oil too hot. Oil has to be 350 degrees. So the best thing to do is get yourself a heavy bottom pot, like a Dutch oven. Okay, one that when you start cooking with oil and it starts to get don't use the best pot you have. How about that? Outside's a great place to cook, according to my wife. But have a good thermometer, have a good heavy bottom pot, canola oil, and don't overfill don't overfill it, because when the temperature drops, you ever had soggy chips with a lot of oil on them? That's because usually the temperature drops. Just because you could fit all the tortillas in that pot doesn't mean you should.
If you ever won the Super Bowl, what cocktail are you drinking afterwards to celebrate?
All of them. If I ever won the Super Bowl, everything would be welcome. I don't know, man. I can't even think. All I want my Raiders to win the Super Bowl. So when that happens, I imagine it will be a variety of probably everything from my tequila, Santo tequila, some really nice Blanco. I definitely think there'd be champagne, copious amounts of that. And then I'd have to have somebody remind me about the rest.
Your favorite Raider of all time is?
I have to say the Snake, Kenny Stabler. The Snakes, he was a good buddy of mine, and we miss him, and I'm glad he's in the Hall of Fame, and he's a great dude, and one of a kind.
Study the playbook by the light of the jukebox.
I'll tell you what, you can talk to Kenny any given day, any given time. Matter of fact, in my house, on the wall, he drew out Super Bowl plays, and he could still tell me who every single player was and break it all down for me and talk about it like he was going to play tomorrow. He was one of a kind.
Great. Thanks very much.